Welcome, everyone. My name is Alex Neff, and I'm a local real estate agent in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. I get a lot of the same questions dressed up in a few different ways. And the biggest thing that I get asked is, how do you price our home? What's the value of the home? How are we going to sell our home? And what are we going to walk away with? So I wanted to put together, a little presentation and talk about what are some myths and truths about pricing your home and how me, as the professional real estate agent, can really get you the most value for your home. So let's start, shall we? Pricing your home. It's our approach to getting it right the first time. So here's a myth. Try for a high price. Don't worry, it'll drop its value. It'll drop to its market value in the end. But the sad truth is really the reverse. Most overpriced homes actually end up selling for less than the market value. But here's the truth. There is no exact price in real estate. Nobody can tell you exactly what your home is worth. It's what the market determines and what the buyers say, right? Because the market isn't dictated by what I think my house is worth. It's really dictated by what the houses around me are selling for, and that is from buyers. That's from people buying the houses. So these are the things that we can control as a seller of a house. Asking price, timing, financing alternatives, right? Conventional, FHA, VA loans, cash. There's a lot of different creative financing that sellers can do. Also condition and exposure methods. And I'll talk about marketing in another video of your home. So now another myth, just be patient. You'll get the right price. Not always. If your price is too high to begin with, you'll have to reconsider soon because one, you may have scared off some potential buyers early on. Two, there may be a perception that your home is a bit stale, right? Because the way that inventory works is that people want what they can't have. So if it's sitting on the market for a little bit too long, people are going to think there's something wrong with it. And three, you'll want to regenerate some interest in the market, which may require a price reduction. But here's the truth. Here's the opposite side of that myth. Sales activity really does have a life of its own, and it's predictable. Usually in the first 2 weeks, you get the most buzz on a property. You'll have multiple showings. You'll have a lot of people coming through. And that's that buzz, right? That buzz that excites sales associates and brings in prospects. And as you can see in the graph right down in the corner, there's a dramatic rise the first week, but just as a dramatic fall off after the second week. This means it's important to hit the ground running with the right price in play and the right marketing plan in place. Time for myth number 3. It's better to ask high and have them bid low. That is such an old school way of selling a real estate. That was like the way my grandparents were doing it back in the 60s, right? You start high and have the buyers come in low, and then we negotiate for the middle, right? Now, this is pretty risky for a couple of key reasons. You risk eliminating the right buyers because they'll see a price that's out of their budget and they won't even come and look. The first showing now is all happening online. They see the pictures and they see the price, and that's what really gets them in the door to begin with. And also, that is a myth because number 2, you might get the wrong buyers who will come and look, but won't think it's worth the asking price. They'll think that this is wildly overpriced and you're really getting the worst of both worlds. So the truth is, the better the price, the quicker the sale. That does not mean better is lower. We're talking about the right price, okay? When you and your sales associate, hopefully me, create just the right price, you'll see a faster sale, less inconvenience, exposure to more prospects, better response from advertising, attract higher offers, better response from other sales associates, and avoid becoming stale. That is so true in this market. I was listening to a Tom Ferry podcast. Tom Ferry is a well-known real estate agent, real estate coach, and he loves to create bidding wars. And that's something that I really love to do, is to create bidding wars, especially in this market climate. So next we have myth number 4, the right price. The right price is more important than your desire to move to another home, or it's the other way around. Your impetus to move is generally what caused you to put your house on the market in the first place, right? If you want to start looking for a home, if you want to sell your home, obviously you want to get out of that area and move to another area. And whether, whatever the circumstances may be, it doesn't matter. The truth is, you're going to get the market value for your home based on pricing it right. And the truth that is converse to that myth is that surrounding property values can impact your price. That is 1,000% factual. When larger and more expensive homes around you have been sold for relatively high prices, that can help you. That's called progression. But there's also the reverse phenomenon. Smaller and less expensive surrounding properties that have sold for relatively low prices can have an impact on what you might get for your place. That's called regression. Next, we have myth number 5. Quality determines price. Not always. There's really 3 main factors that affect what you get for your price, and that's location, size, and amenities. The amenities may or may not be as important, but the 2 biggest things that have always dictated how much real estate goes for is location and size. Then I'll sprinkle some amenities on there. The truth is, the value is what a buyer gets out of the home, not what the seller has in the home. You might have really enjoyed having a hot tub in your backyard, but to a new buyer, that might just be a whole new list of expenses for them to incur. They might not want that hot tub. They might not want all the maintenance that goes along with the hot tub. That's just an example. It doesn't have to just be a hot tub. It could be anything. It could be having 2 stall showers, having 2 bathtubs. It doesn't matter what it really is. It's all subjective to whatever the buyer is looking for versus what you as the seller have enjoyed for so long. Now, those are really some 5 myths and 5 truths about pricing your home. Now, reach out to me because I've been doing this for a little while now. I'm more than happy to help in any way that I can. You can reach me on all the major social media channels, Big A Real Estate. You can also find me on Facebook and Google, and LinkedIn is Alex Neff Realtor. I specialize in Bucks County, Philadelphia, Montgomery County on the PA side, and then Jersey, I specialize in Mercer, Burlington, Camden counties, and a little bit of Gloucester County as well. So definitely reach out to me if you're wondering what your house is worth. I'd be more than happy to run some comps for you and give you my professional opinion as to what I think you could get for your house. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for some more videos.